The world of K-pop was recently shaken by a shocking revelation involving BTS's Jimin. The beloved idol, known for his kindness and generosity, has reportedly fallen victim to a massive financial scam. The culprit? None other than comedian Lee Jin-ho, a figure in the South Korean entertainment industry. The news has left fans, commonly known as ARMY, in disbelief and outrage. How could someone take advantage of one of the biggest stars in the world? This article dives deep into the scandal, uncovering the details of how Jimin was deceived, the impact on his career, and how fans and big hit music have responded. The scandal first came to light when South Korean media reported that Jimin had loaned 100 million won, approximately $75,000, to Lee Jin-ho in 2022. Initially, the comedian claimed he needed the money for urgent financial matters, but investigations later revealed that the funds were used for online gambling. For nearly 2 years, Jimin reportedly received no repayment, despite multiple requests. Fans were left speechless. Jimin, who is currently serving his mandatory military service, had no idea that his money had vanished into the hands of someone he trusted. The situation worsened when reports confirmed that Lee Jin-ho had no intention of repaying the debt. Lee Jin-ho is a well-known comedian in South Korea, having made a name for himself in the entertainment industry. However, behind the scenes, he was secretly struggling with a gambling addiction. According to sources close to the case, Lee had borrowed money from multiple acquaintances, including Jimin, to fund his gambling habits. Unfortunately, Jimin was not the only victim, but he was undoubtedly the most high-profile one. Many are wondering how an international superstar like Jimin could fall victim to such a scam. Insiders suggest that Jimin's trusting nature made him an easy target. As a member of BTS, Jimin has always been known for his generosity and willingness to help others. Unfortunately, this kindness was exploited. Lee Jin-ho reportedly built a close relationship with Jimin through mutual acquaintances. Once he gained the singer's trust, he fabricated a desperate financial situation, convincing Jimin to lend him the money. Trusting his friend, Jimin transferred the funds without hesitation. However, as months passed, it became evident that Lee had no intention of repaying the money. Instead, he avoided Jimin's attempts to reach him. With Jimin now serving in the military, the situation remained unresolved until reporters exposed the truth. Big Hit Music, BTS's management agency, wasted no time in addressing the scandal. In an official statement, the company confirmed that Jimin had indeed been a victim of financial fraud. They assured fans that legal action was being taken against Lee Jin-ho and that Jimin's financial security remained intact. Jimin has always been generous with his support for friends and colleagues, Big Hit Music stated. We regret that his kindness has been taken advantage of. We are currently working with legal authorities to resolve the matter. While the agency's response provided some reassurance, fans remained furious. Many took to social media, demanding that Lee Jin-ho publicly apologize and take responsibility for his actions. The global BTS fanbase, known as ARMY, did not take the news lightly. The hashtag Justice for Jimin began trending worldwide within hours of the scandal breaking. Fans expressed their anger and disappointment, condemning Lee Jin-ho for his actions. Some even called for a boycott of any projects associated with the comedian. Messages of support for Jimin flooded social media, with fans encouraging him to stay strong despite the betrayal. Many pointed out that Jimin has always given so much to his fans and peers, making it even more heartbreaking to see him being taken advantage of. Jimin has the biggest heart, and it's disgusting to see someone exploit his kindness, one fan tweeted. ARMY will always stand by him. As the backlash intensified, legal experts weighed in on the potential consequences for Lee Jin-ho. Under South Korean law, financial fraud of this magnitude can result in severe penalties, including imprisonment. If found guilty, Lee could face up to 5 years in prison or heavy fines. Despite the legal risks, Lee remained silent for days after the scandal broke. However, mounting public pressure eventually forced him to issue a statement. In a written apology, he admitted to borrowing money from Jimin and failing to repay it. He claimed he had every intention of returning the funds, but had struggled due to personal financial issues. His apology did little to calm the outrage. Many felt it was insincere and merely an attempt to escape legal consequences. While Jimin is currently fulfilling his military service, this scandal has the potential to impact his career. Although he is not at fault, being involved in a financial controversy, no matter how innocent, can create unnecessary stress for an artist. Fortunately, BTS's popularity remains strong, and fans are confident that Jimin will overcome this setback. Many believe that once he completes his military duty and returns to the music industry, he will continue to shine as one of K-pop's brightest stars. This unfortunate event serves as a reminder that even the most successful individuals are not immune to deception. It also highlights the importance of financial awareness, even for celebrities. Experts have advised that high-profile individuals like Jimin should have financial advisors handle large transactions to prevent such incidents from occurring in the future. For fans, this incident reinforces the need to support and protect their idols, ensuring they are not taken advantage of. It also raises awareness about gambling addiction, which remains a serious issue in South Korea. The revelation that Jimin BTS was scammed by comedian Lee Jin-ho has left the K-pop world in shock. What was meant to be an act of generosity turned into a heartbreaking betrayal. As the legal battle unfolds, ARMY continues to stand by Jimin, offering their unwavering support. Despite this setback, Jimin's legacy as a talented and beloved artist remains unshaken. His fans are determined to ensure that he receives the justice he deserves, proving once again that ARMY will always have his back. This incident serves as a crucial lesson not only for celebrities, but also for the general public. Financial scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and even the most intelligent and careful individuals can fall victim to them. For Jimin, who has spent years focusing on his music career and global influence, financial security may not have been a top priority. However, this unfortunate event underscores the necessity for all public figures to be cautious about their financial dealings and the people they trust. The entertainment industry, particularly in South Korea, is highly competitive and often ruthless. While many celebrities build strong relationships within the industry, there is always a risk of encountering individuals who seek to take advantage of their fame and financial success. Jimin's case is just one example of how even a simple act of kindness, lending money to a friend, can turn into a nightmare. Many experts believe that entertainment agencies, including big hit music, should take more proactive steps in educating their artists about financial management. While idols are primarily focused on their careers, it is crucial for them to have financial advisors who can monitor transactions, provide guidance, and ensure that their earnings are protected. This is especially important for BTS members who have accumulated massive wealth over the years and will likely continue to generate significant income even after their military service. As Jimin continues his service, fans hope that he remains mentally strong despite this betrayal. The military can be a challenging environment, both physically and emotionally, and dealing with legal or financial issues while serving can add to the stress. However, knowing that ARMY is standing by his side and demanding justice will hopefully give him some peace of mind. Meanwhile, the South Korean legal system will determine what consequences Lee Jin-ho will face. If convicted, he could receive a significant sentence, particularly due to the large sum of money involved and the impact of his actions on Jimin's reputation. Legal proceedings in such cases can take months or even years, but fans remain hopeful that justice will prevail. Beyond this scandal, there is also a growing concern about gambling addiction in South Korea. The country has strict gambling laws, yet illegal online gambling remains a widespread issue. Many celebrities, athletes, and even ordinary citizens have fallen into financial ruin due to gambling-related debts. This case has reignited discussions on whether South Korea should implement stricter regulations or offer better support for those struggling with addiction. For now, ARMY continues to flood social media with messages of encouragement for Jimin. Fans are determined to show their unwavering support, ensuring that this incident does not overshadow his incredible contributions to the music industry. Many have also started awareness campaigns about financial fraud and gambling addiction, using this case as an example of why people need to be vigilant. Despite this setback, Jimin's future remains bright. His talent, hard work, and genuine personality have earned him a place in the hearts of millions.